Miss Michelle Obama, Mrs. Obama, Mrs. First Lady, ex-First Lady. First of all, I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you for seemingly being a good person. And I want to thank you also for holding your own in an administration where you're married to Barack, and you get constant attacks thrown your way from the Republicans and from some Democrats and from a lot of people. You get a constant attacks. And I want to say thank you, you know what I'm saying, and I want to commend you for holding your own during the administration, during the Obama years. And it's been real. It has been real. Now, that being said, with all due respect, I don't think that you, Michelle Obama, I don't think that you should be lecturing people on who to vote for or how to vote, or telling people that if they vote a certain way, that they're throwing their vote away on a protest candidate. All right. I don't understand why you think that that's appropriate to do. I don't understand why Democrats feel that it's appropriate to voter shame people and bully people into their way of thinking. I don't understand. You're asking people to vote for Joe Biden and you're using the excuse of being black. You're saying, well, our ancestors fought and died for the right to vote. And I hate it when people use that argument because it's only halfway true. They fought and died for the right to vote for who they want to vote for. They didn't fight and die just so you can tell them who to vote for. Now you're asking black people to make a what some people will call an easy choice between Donald Trump, and Joe Biden. How is that an easy choice for black people when you have one candidate who did the First Step Act, one candidate who really with just the First Step Act, and if you want to believe, if you want to go with the African American unemployment numbers, fine, you could use that. I don't like to use that because to me, it doesn't matter if black people have jobs or not. That's not a good indication of how well we're doing economically. You can have a job, you can have 2 and 3 jobs. It doesn't mean that you're doing well economically. It doesn't mean that you're really thriving in this country. So I don't really use that point. What I will say is this. You have one candidate who did the First Step Act. You have another candidate who did the crime bill, who was literally the architect of the crime bill. You have one candidate who is actively telling voters not to vote for him. You have one candidate who seems as though he doesn't even want to be here. You got one candidate whose wife is telling people, hey, you may not like all of his policies, but you got to vote for him. You got one candidate who's vowed to never end fracking. You got one candidate who has vowed to veto Medicare for all during a global pandemic. And you got another candidate who rubs feathers the wrong way and sometimes tweets things that aren't nice. I made another video before and I said, look, if you want to vote for who you want to vote for, Joe Biden, Donald Trump, and you think that's all the options that you have, and you're scared of who they're going to pick for the Supreme Court because we don't have term limits in the Supreme Court and they can have the seat for life, that's on you. Do what you feel as though is necessary. But let me tell you this. Like I said before in the other video, and like I'm saying again now, I'm not playing this game anymore. I'm not playing the partisan game where I have to vote Democrat, vote blue no matter who, because at the end of the day, it's still better than the red. That way of thinking has led us to this moment in which Donald Trump is the president. Now, a lot of people think Joe Biden is going to win. I made a prediction saying, no, I don't think that Joe Biden is going to win. I think Donald Trump's going to win because I see more support for him. It just seems like that's where the momentum is. Now, Donald Trump has messed up on a few things like the coronavirus handling. He's always saying stupid stuff. So, that he's got that going against him. I don't really know. All the polling is showing that Joe Biden is ahead of Donald Trump. Like, all of the polling. But, as we saw with Bernie Sanders, all of the polling was stating that Bernie Sanders was going to win in a landslide. And we saw what happened there. So, I don't really know what's going to happen. All I know is I got my ballot. And I got my mail-in ballot, and I'm gonna go ahead and vote for the best person for the job that I believe is the best person for the job. And there's more options than just Bernie Sanders and Donald Trump. Yes, it is factual to say that one of those two men will become president. But for Michelle Obama, for you to go out here on a video and voter shame people and try to make this out to be a racial issue, trying to make this out to be like, well, if you're black, you definitely should vote for Joe Biden. When even family members of Dr. Martin Luther King support Donald Trump, I think you're wrong for that. I'm not supporting Donald Trump. I'm not supporting Joe Biden. There's a such thing as the middle ground. There is a such thing as not playing your partisan games, and that's exactly where I am. We can never break out of this two-party system until we stop playing the game. If everyone stopped playing the game, we'd be all right. But there's too many people that have the same line of thinking, the same train of thought. Oh, there's only two people. One of them is going to win. I got to vote either Democrat or Republican. Well, I'm not voting Republican. Well, I'm not voting Democrat. You're stuck. A lot of people in my family are stuck. There's a lot of smart people in my family, people that I look up to, that are just stuck in that way of thinking. And they cannot break away from that train of thought. Nothing you say or that I say or anybody can tell them will break them away from that thought. And I think that it just has to be something that you grow into. It has to be something that the Democrats just fail you over and over and over and over and over again to the point where you literally can't take it anymore. I've already hit my point. I hit my point in 2016 when they cheated Bernie Sanders. They slandered him, all in the media. Proceeded to prop up Donald Trump as a candidate. The Democrats did this. They propped him up as all while screwing over Bernie Sanders. They propped up Donald Trump as the candidate. It was called the Pied Piper strategy. Because they didn't think in any universe that he would become president of the United States. And guess what happened? So when people say, well, it's a landslide, Joe Biden's going to win, and hey, we'll find out. I hope it's worth it for you. I truly do. For the sake of everyone, I hope it's worth it. But you're not going to scare me with another 4 years of Donald Trump. Because I'd rather have another 4 years of Donald Trump, the devil that I know. I'd rather have that than I don't even know what's going to happen in these next 4 years with Joe Biden. Does he even want the job? Is he going to stick around? Is Kamala Harris going to be the president? The top cop from California? So it really doesn't make any sense to me why Michelle Obama had the nerve to go out and voter shame. It doesn't make sense to me why Barack Obama does it, why Democrats do it, why all people in mainstream media do it. It just makes absolutely no sense to me, other than the fact that they want to keep this two-party system going. So a lot of the times it's not so much that they don't know any better. They very much know better. They're actively feeding you disinformation. They're actively trying to prop up this two-party system because they benefit from it. Because at the end of the day, do you honestly believe that the Democratic Party wants any substantial or any transformative change? Answer me this, Joe Biden, Kamala Harris supporters. What have they promised us? Don't worry, I'll wait. What have they promised us? To get rid of Donald Trump? Okay. What else? He promised us what? No health care? No Medicare for all? A continuation of fracking and destroying our earth? I mean, what have they done to win over your vote? If you can honestly tell me that in the comment section below, I would honestly appreciate it. What have they done to win over your vote? Have they done anything to try to sway your opinion? What do you owe the Democratic Party? What do you owe the Republican Party? Break out of that mind state. Break out of your prison. Your mental prison that keeps you from understanding that you don't have to play this game. Like I said in my previous video, I didn't choose the Supreme Court justice. I didn't choose either of these two main candidates. Therefore, I bear no responsibility for your bullshit. I bear no responsibility for any Supreme Court judge that Trump nominates. I bear no responsibility for any actions or any bombs that are dropped by either Donald Trump or Joe Biden or Barack Obama, because I didn't condone that. I didn't vote for that. That's why I can't vote for Donald Trump or Joe Biden. I didn't condone that. I can't condone that. I can't condone Donald Trump. I cannot condone Joe Biden. They have done nothing to win over my vote. To keep it 100, Donald Trump has done more to win over my vote than Joe Biden has. But I'm wrong for saying that, though. I'm crazy for saying that. But it's the truth. Hell no, I'm not voting for either one of them, because I don't think Donald Trump really gives a shit about black people. And you know what? I don't think Joe Biden really gives a shit about black people either. I know for sure he doesn't care about progressives. So, like I said before, I'm not playing this game. You guys can go ahead and play this game if you want to. Have fun with another 4 years of Donald Trump or another 4 years of a jackass president. On that note, I'm out, y'all. Love, peace, and light. Until next time, like this video, share, comment, and subscribe. See you guys on the next one. Shame on you, Michelle Obama.